On New Year's Day, we're popping the best popcorn ever from Farmer John's. I want to welcome in Peter Causin, who is the Chief Popping Officer for John's. Good to have you here with us. This is our January Food of the Month. 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 And we are offering you a choice of a brand new flavor in the mini size. This is a 20-pack assortment, 1.2-ounce minis, and we're getting them to you at just about $1 a bag, $19.98, 3 easy payments of $6.66 per month. So happy New Year to you, dude.
Same to you.
Good to see you. So we popped some champagne, and probably later on in the day, we're looking to have a little something to finish it off, right?
Absolutely, and that's where Farmer John's popcorn comes in perfectly.
I love it. I love it. All right, so do us a favor. Take us through the entire offer.
Sure.
This is what it looks like to get 20 1.2-ounce bags. This is a full bag of popcorn. And you want me to do this first?
Yeah,
now?
go ahead.
All right.
That's our kettle popcorn. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of salt, but one of the things you're going to love about these mini bags,
more than a bowl full.
If you've never had them before, this entire bowl that we just popped on air, only 150 calories.
150 calories.
And if you ate like I did, if you ate like I did during the holidays, you need to start having a 150 calorie snack. Then,
and just to describe that, really light sweetness to it, but there's still a little bit of that kind of salty popcorn flavor coming through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really good, not sticky like caramel corn or anything like that. Next.
This is brand new today in the mini. You've had it in the full size before, but never in the mini bag. It's our Homestyle Butter. So I try to tell people when they ask me, what is the Homestyle Butter? Imagine you've popped popcorn at your home and you've melted fresh butter and you drizzle it over the top and then hit it with a little sprinkle of sea salt. That's what that is. But you know what? Only 150 calories for that entire bag.
Stop.
Now the light, you know this flavor, you love this flavor. This is the full flavor of movie theater popcorn, but half the salt, half the fat, and half the calories. But you'll notice this entire bag overflowing the bowl.
And notice that there's no kernels at the end of the bag too. There's nothing in the bottom of that bag.
And here's the best part, with the light, only 100 calories for the entire bag. Only 100.
That's so flavorful.
Absolutely. Then we got the movie theater butter, which is one we started with here on QVC. This is just like you went to the movie theater. You got the perfect amount of butter, the perfect amount of salt, and we put that together into our movie theater popcorn.
Perfect popped popcorn. And we'll talk about the technology that makes it virtually hole-free. Not hole-free, like she said earlier.
Well, you see, when the corn pops in your microwave, it has that thinner outer shell, and it actually shatters into all these little pieces, virtually leaving nothing left to get stuck in your teeth. And then our final flavor is the extra butter.
Extra butter.
We took the movie theater, we added 15% more butter, but guess what? We kept it at 150 calories for the entire bag.
Excellent. So, what we're talking about is 20 packs for $19.98. That is $1 a day. $3.66 per month if you're shopping with a major credit card. We have auto delivery available. It'll ship every 60 days for 1 full year. I would love to think that this is a 60-day supply of popcorn. That would not be the case at our house.
Mine either.
Because you can eat literally popcorn every single day. And when you know that you're getting 150 or 100 calories per bag, you don't have to worry about, the calories so much. As we move into the new year, we're all thinking the same thing. We overdid it in the last couple of weeks. Let me just tweak things. Let me just make some smart choices. Pop 150 calories in your fitness tracker, and you'll be so thrilled that you're satisfied. That hunger pang that hits you at 3 o'clock in the afternoon has been satisfied, and you didn't ruin your nutritional day. So I love this to have on hand. I think the serving size is perfect, Peter, for most people every single day.
Well, and the best part is, no matter which one of the flavors you choose, you're still getting that virtually hulless kernel. It's still being made fresh on John's farm in Breda, Iowa.
Right.
It's not sitting in a grocery store shelf. You see right there, there's John in his fields. That's the fields that this popcorn comes from. And he's making these orders fresh as they come in. and you got that virtually hulless kernel. You got 100 to 150 calories per bag. I'm not sure what else you could ask for in a popcorn.
I don't know either, but let me just tell you this. We have a combo. So if you want to get a combination of all of these flavors, you can do that. That is the most popular choice. That, and of course the extra butter, which is probably one of my favorites. I love the movie theater, but then when you add that little extra butter, man, that really sends it up. And the fact that you're getting basically the variety that you never get tired of eating this, because there's something a little bit different with each flavor profile.
Well, think about it. You never know what kind of, well, at least I don't. You don't know what kind of mood you're going to wake up in. Do I want that sugar with a little bit of salt? Do I want that Homestyle butter, which is one of our more popular flavors in the 3.5 ounce bag, brought to you in the mini, because you got that sea salt. You got that real, like, churned butter flavor. And some days you overdo it at dinner and you want to have a lighter snack, so you got the light. You got literally every possibility you could want in a day. So the combo pack was perfect.
And I want you to, and now 1,000 spoken for, I want you to look at this popcorn kernel. That's an exploded hull. I mean, this thing is popped so that the whole just kind of pulverizes.
Yes.
And it becomes much easier to chew. We were talking about not having to worry about it getting stuck in your teeth and all that. There's a difference. It makes a tender popcorn. It's not overly chewy. It, you know, it has good corn flavor. It's just a good popcorn.
You said it perfectly. When the hull virtually disappears during the popping process, that means it's not getting stuck in your teeth, but also it's not in your mouth at any time, which means the kernel is so soft and so tender that when you bite it, you get that crunch that you want with a snack, but then it almost just disappears and melts away on your tongue and leaves that aroma in your mouth of delicious buttery flavored popcorn.
You pop this in the office, and once again, note that it popped all the way through. There is nothing left over in this bag. No extra kernels that didn't get popped. When you pop this in the office, you've got everybody at your desk.
That's right. And that whole bowl that you just dumped, the light, 100 calories. It's 100 calories. It's virtually hulless. It's fresh from the farm. It's not in a warehouse. It's not in a grocery store shelf. It's not even here at QVC. It comes from the farm to you as you order it. That's how fresh this popcorn is.
Not that we're going to need to know this, but is there a shelf life for this popcorn?
Yes, 1 year.
1 year. Okay.
So it'll never last that long, but if it does, 1 year, you do not need to put it in the freezer, just room temperature at your home. Now, one very important thing to notice about these, you'll see these are the mini bags. You're watching us pour them here on TV. Do not, please do not use your microwave popcorn button.
Oh, okay.
These are much smaller bags. You never want to use that button with Farmer John's, but especially with the mini. Here on, it's only like a minute and 10 to a minute and 20 seconds.
And you'll get to know once you've used your microwave. I would start with a minute if you have to.
Yeah,
see where you go. And if you need to add like 5, then do 5, and then 10 till you find the exact amount of time for your microwave, and it will vary. And then once you get that, man, it's like set it and forget it and enjoy this delicious popcorn. You get all of these different flavors. The light butter, the movie theater, the kettle, the extra butter. The Homestyle is new in this mini size, and we're also giving you a combo so you can get a sample of everything that you see here. This is our January food of the month. I think it's good timing for it too, because we're getting ready to send our kids back to school. Many of them had a couple of weeks off with the holidays, or maybe it's the kids that are coming back from college break and you want to send them off with some healthy snack alternatives. This is the way to go.
This is perfect. When we were presenting some last year, I forget who the host was. They said, I sent my kids off with this to college so that they would make friends. Because that
was Antonella.
How could I forget that?
Don't get up, sweetheart.
Yeah, take your time.
We're good. 3,000 now spoken for in this show, but once again, it's the food of the month, our featured item, and the flavor is so good. So for anybody who's just joining us, Peter, talk to us about who Farmer John is, and then we'll go through the entire offer one more time.
Absolutely. So Farmer John is a third-generation popcorn farmer in Breda, Iowa. All his family does is grow popcorn. They don't do anything else. His house is on the farm. When I go out and visit, we stop by his house, and you look out his back door, there's all the fields. He's watching them. He works them. He's not one of these guys who just owns it. He's there every day making sure that it's done properly. So you can see right here, he's in the fields with his father, Alan, his sons, Harry and Raymond, who will become the 4th generation popcorn farmers when John decides to retire.
Cool.
But they have spent their entire life coming up with this virtually hull-less kernel. And people ask me, what is that? When you're eating popcorn, you get that stuff stuck in your teeth. That's the hull. You'll see that Farmer John has grown a virtually hull-less kernel with a very thin outside shell that almost completely disappears during the popping process, and all you're left with is this big, fluffy, wonderful tasting popcorn. And depending on the flavor you want, it brings that perfect combination of popcorn, butter, salt all together.
All together, that's right. All right, now to go through the flavors, we have the kettle.
A little bit of sweet, a little bit of salt.
We have the butter.
That's the Homestyle Butter.
That's the newest one.
That's the new one today.
Right. We have the light.
Yep.
100 calories here in the light.
This is the movie theater.
theater.
What we started with here on QVC in the larger bags.
And then for those who just can't get enough butter, extra butter.
Extra butter, 15% more butter. But the best part is, we're sitting here touching this. Your hands aren't greasy.
Right.
They're not sticky.
And it's still 150 calories.
150 calories in the
extra butter.
That is correct. Light is 100 calories. All other 4 are 150 calories for the whole bag.
We encourage you to continue to place your order. The best way to do that actually is either through the mobile app for your smartphone or tablet. You can also go to our website, QVC.com, and see the other information about Farmer John's if this is the first time you're trying it. If you have tried this and you want to talk to Peter, feel free to call us, 1-800-395-1601. But take advantage of this special offer with the price and the easy pay, free shipping and handling standard with our food items. But we're just now back in stock on this, and we brought it back with that new home style flavor profile in this configuration, which is great. And that's going to give you like a traditional, like you just made the popcorn fresh, melted a little butter, drizzled it on, added a little sea salt with it. Perfect.
And don't be scared by the sea salt. It's not overpowering. It's the perfect complement to the creamy, smooth butter that we use with the Homestyle. It's the perfect blend. You're going to love how it comes together.
And I love that sound that's happening behind my head. Look at these kernels of virtually hull-less popcorn. This is the secret sauce. This is what makes this brand of popcorn so special, is that hull is pulverized. So you don't see a lot of really tough, chewy pieces. You get light, fluffy, delicious, flavorful popcorn that grabs on to the little bit of butter and salt or a little bit of kettle flavor with all the nooks and crannies. It grabs onto it just enough to help you to kind of go through that bowl and really enjoy those delicious flavors. And each one of them does taste different.
It's a very unique flavor with each one.
Every one.
You know, it's really important. Like, people always ask, why are you stressing the virtually hull-less? And honestly, it's because it makes a better eating popcorn.
Right.
It's a better tasting popcorn. It's a better mouth feel. It's also not getting stuck in your stomach. It's not giving you that heavy stomach feel. So that, this is becoming my personal favorite. I'm a kettle guy, but the Homestyle Butter, when you hit that sea salt, it's just absolutely amazing. The flavor profile that John has come up with, it's just so special. And look at that, 150 calories. And I wanted to tell everybody, you've seen us dump all these bags live here on air. This is a mini. It's a different popping experience in your microwave. So I really need you to make sure that you listen in your microwave so there's like 2 to 3 seconds in between popping. And that's the perfect time for your microwave. If you don't get a big full bowl, just like you see us pouring here on air, you just didn't pop it long enough. Yeah, because you know, this isn't made for TV. This is us live doing it right here.
And you have to know your microwave too. So I mean, Peter's been popping, and he's the pop master. So he knows exactly what time to set on this microwave, but yours might be a little bit different. So keep an ear to it until you figure out exactly what the length of time is needed to get that perfect pop for your minis, and then you'll have the perfect pop every single time. Put one in your desk drawer so when you hit that 3 o'clock lull, I know that's the time of day that many of us are just like hitting the wall. Instead of reaching for that junk food or the chips or the vending machine stuff, go into your drawer and pull out one of these. You can keep them in there, and they're
Yep.
they're shelf safe for 6 months.
1 year.
1 year.